Hello everyone and happy Thursday, June the 4th. I hope everyone is doing well. I wanted to provide you with another economic stimulus update. There has not been much news that has come across in the economic stimulus forefront. Anything that's new are worth sharing, really. I don't want to be too repetitive with all the information out there, but we do have a new deadline for those that did not receive the economic stimulus payment yet. There's about 11 million people that still qualify that have not received it. October 14th is that deadline. I'm gonna tell you what you need to do if you fall into the camp that has not received it. Also, I'll give you a quick update on the economic stance of our economy and how I feel that's gonna tie into us receiving a second economic stimulus payment. Stay tuned, we're gonna talk about all of that next. Hello everyone, my name is Paul Zachary Shelton Jr. and I'm the Chief Investment Officer of Warwick Shore Advisors. We are a wealth and investment management firm located in Orlando, Florida with clients all across the United States. If this is your first time coming to my channel or seeing one of my videos, I ask that you please hit the subscribe button, ring the bell so you can get a notification every time I upload a new video, and also please like and share this video to help me increase the financial literacy of our globe. What's up everybody? I'm so excited that you helped me get to and surpass the 10,000 subscriber point that I'm going to be doing a free giveaway, and it's more than likely going to be used on the Cash App. So for all of you that have the Cash App, please stay tuned and please watch all of my videos because I do not necessarily post a lot of economic stimulus videos right now, as most of it is just redundant news, and I don't want to flood you with something that's not really important at this point. So please check out some of my other investment videos. I'm going to be announcing in the next week the giveaway that I'm going to be doing to celebrate reaching 10,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so happy and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Today I want to talk to you about a couple things. First off, where we stand right now in our economy. Currently 40 million people unemployed, a lot of social unrest, which I'm going to do another video to talk about the social unrest in this country in my personal experience as an African American man that is a business owner and an African American man that has worked in corporate America and received a ton of racial slurs and things that you just would not believe that should not have happened to me. So stay tuned for that video, it's going to be coming up. But where we are in our economy right now with the unemployment rate, it is more than likely a stance that we will see another economic stimulus, and this is based on the fact that the stock market will more than likely retest the lows that it recently saw back in March. Remember, when the CARES Act was passed, is at the time when the stock market was roaring and doing very well. As of right now, stock market is still doing well, but it's starting to soften a little bit. And as it softens, then Mitch McConnell and most of the Republicans in the Senate will be encouraged to go ahead and make a decision about the HEROES Act, or at least bringing forth a bill. Hopefully they bring forth a bill before June 30th. They said originally earlier that that would be the date or the time frame as to when they would vote on the HEROES Act if they were to bring a vote available. So hopefully we see something a little bit better than that. Right now what's on the table with the HEROES Act is $1,200 payment for everyone, dependents and adults. And we'll get more dependents classified and eligible, I should say, to receive the payment. So we all know the details about, the HEROES Act, so I won't go into that, but I just want to provide you with that quick economic update. If you are interested in investing in the market, please reach out to me and leave a comment below, and we can have that conversation. So many people have reached out to me that want to invest and that are interested in investing, and I love having that conversation no matter what level of an investor you are. I think just having the education is very, very important. So if you're a newbie or if you are very, very profound in your investment career, please reach out to me. I'd love to have a conversation with you. Next, and most importantly, I want to talk about the economic impact payment from the CARES Act, the one that 11 people still haven't received, and part of those 11 million people are homeless. I mentioned that before in one of my previous videos that so many homeless people are invisible to the government on so many levels, but this really truly highlights how invisible they are, is they're not receiving the economic stimulus payment. For one, they don't have address, the government doesn't know where they are, and They have a record that they possibly exist because there is no death record to show that they do not. So they know that they're there, but we just don't know how to contact them. So I'm encouraging everyone that is listening to this video and everyone that may know someone that is down on their luck and not have a physical address at this point, or just a lot of people that are in homeless camps. I know a lot of churches, a lot of nonprofit organizations that really help people in homeless camps. My church does that as well, with providing food and clothing and different things for them. But if you can, please, in addition to the normal things that you do for the homeless population, please reach out to them and say, hey, there is a CARES Act that was passed and you possibly could be entitled to this. Now, they're not going to have, for the most part, internet access, but going to a public library, if you can take to a public library, or if you have access to a computer laboratory yourself and could help them with that, that'll be very, very monumental. So I'm gonna read to you the update that was provided on the IRS's website as of yesterday afternoon on June the 3rd. And it says, with the 159 million economic impact payments processed, the Internal Revenue Service reminds many low-income Americans who don't usually file tax returns to register for a payment by October the 15th. Now, you're going to do so using the non-filers tool. So that's something that's been out there, and it's been a back and forth with so many different people and over since the beginning of April, March, when they were sending out payments. The second week of April, it was advised to use the tool, then it was advised not to use the tool. Then it was advised if you were on SSI, Ssdi, you did not have to use the tool. Then it was advised, yeah, you can use the tool. It will help speed up the process. So it's been going back and forth. And then even after that, on May 15th, they took the tool away, the ability from people being able to update your bank account information. But it looks like everything is being restored now. Millions of low-income people and others who aren't required to file a tax return may be eligible for the economic impact payment and can easily register for a payment by using the free non-filers tool available on IRS.gov. I'll post a link to the website in my description of this video so that you can have that as well. This article further says, IRS employees worked around the clock to deliver economic impact payments and new tools to help taxpayers in record time. Even with these unprecedented steps, there remain people eligible for these payments who need to take action. So you have to go out there and take action. They're not just going to find you. At this point right now, all the payments have been sent out. There's an estimate of possibly 170 million people that are eligible to receive the payments, and 159 million payments have went out. So if you haven't received it yet, I highly encourage that you go on the non-filers tool, even if you fall into one of the categories that was mentioned earlier that was suggested to not use the tool. It won't hurt to use the tool, and it could help you receive it. And this is exactly what the IRS is saying. So it gives some additional statistics as well. It says in the past 2 months, more than 159 million Americans have received the economic impact payments, which total a little over $267 billion. And 120 million payments were sent out as direct deposit. As we know, most of the people that received direct deposit got it in the mid-April, early May timeframe. Another 35 million payments were sent out via paper check. And then, recently they announced that they were sending out the economic impact debit card. So 4 million received those. And in those 159 million payments that have went out, that does include people that typically do not file a tax return. So that could be people that receive retirement, survivor disability benefits under various programs administered by the Social Security Administration, as well as the Department of Veteran Affairs, the VA, and the Railroad Retirement Board. So lastly, it says the non-filers tool on the IRS.gov, the special features will remain available until October the 15th. So it says to people who aren't normally required to file a tax return, the IRS created the non-filers tool, and it's available in 2 languages, in English and in Spanish, and in partnership with a Free File Alliance. So the non-filer tool is designed for people with incomes typically below $24,400 for married couples and below $12,200 for singles. This includes couples and individuals who are also homeless, as I mentioned before. So, please reach out to those homeless people in your community and encourage them, or at least just educate them on what is going on right now and the possibilities that they have. People can qualify even if they do not have earned income or work. Usually married couples qualify to receive a $2,400 payment, while others normally qualify for the $1,200 payment, and this is referring to the economic stimulus. Same rules still apply for the CARES Act. If you have a dependent child that's over the age of 17, they will not qualify, or if they're under the age of 17, they'll receive a $500 payment. The non-filers tool will remain available through the summer and the fall, though many eligible people without a filing obligation have already received an economic impact payment. Just showing it here, the IRS urges every other eligible non-filer to register soon to quickly receive their payment. Anyone who registers before October 15th will receive their payment by the end of this year. And just because you missed the payment deadline of October 15th for this year doesn't mean that you will not receive the payment. They did advise that going into the next tax season, if you are a tax filer, for those that had dependents or things of that nature, you can claim any unreceived or any economic stimulus payment that you did not receive at that time on your 2020 tax returns during the 2021 tax filing season. That'll give you the option and the availability to be able to receive your funds at that time. But why wait for it? If you can, go ahead and do it now. Do it before the October 15th deadline. Understand that the website is working much better. Everything is much smoother right now. It should not be as much chaos as it was before when you had 160 million people trying to get on the site, or at least 170 million people possibly, if not all of those were homeless. But right now you still may have 5 million or so people trying to get on the site. It may make it a little clunky. So I encourage you to also, and additionally, call the 1-800 number. We all know it, the 1-800-919-9835. That'll get you through to the economic impact payment side of the IRS. Reach out to them, and hopefully you can still receive your payment, and hopefully you will receive it soon. If you have any questions about anything that I said, please leave a comment below. Also, please like and share this video. Please subscribe to this channel. Please ring the bell to help me grow the financial literacy of our globe. Thank you so much and have a great day.